the Marrakesh heat and hubbub of its Medina can take its toll. This is true for tourists and Marrakeshis alike. So when faced with a free day ahead, do as the locals do and escape to the mountains and valleys just outside the city. Always hovering in the distance of Marrakesh's horizons are the Atlas Mountains, home to Amazigh villages, beautiful waterfalls and, if you time it right, even a bit of skiing. 1. Oukaïmeden. Head up to Oukaïmeden around January or February for a chance to ski or board down the snow-covered peaks, not something most tourists to Morocco get to brag about. At other times of the year, the town goes quiet, but that shouldn't put you off. It's still a cool getaway, and you can wander around the incredible Atlas Mountains to your heart's content. How to get to Oukaïmeden? If you don't have your own car, then head to the taxi station just south of Jema El Fna. If you go in the morning, you should be able to negotiate a taxi with locals going up for a similar day trip. The cab will take you up, and you'll all decide a time to meet up again later to head back down. The price will depend on your negotiating skill. The drive takes about an hour and a half. 2. Imlil. At the end of this section of road heading up into the mountains, Imlil is a collection of Amazigh villages with beautiful mountain walks all around. Magnificent just on its own, Imlil is also the main base from which people start hikes up Mount Toubkal, the highest peak in North Africa. Even if you're not planning a huge adventure, it's a scenic spot to walk and hike while checking out the local wares as you go. How to get to Imlil? From the taxi station just south of Jema El Fna, group taxis often head to Imlil. On quieter days, jump in one going to Osni, and from there, take the DH10 minibus the rest of the way. Be warned, they will cram as many people on as possible. The journey time is about 2 hours. 3. Seti Fatma. Explore some of the natural majesty of waterfalls and caves from the start point of Seti Fatma. Some of the waterfall hikes involve climbing, so make sure you hire an official guide, which can be found at tourist offices and will have official documentation. Alternatively, relax in one of the riverside restaurants to feel the cool mountain stream at your feet and fresh mint tea at your lips. To escape the hawkish atmosphere on a more touristy day, keep walking up the main road until you find yourself in some of the slightly further villages. A few cafes along the river here will be much more peaceful. How to get to Seti Fatma? Group taxis can be found at the taxi station just south of Jema El Fna in Marrakesh, and the travel time is about an hour and a half. Introducing Morocco. Start exploring Morocco with Lonely Planet's video guide to getting around, when to go and the top things to do while you're there. 4. Agafay Desert. If you're in Marrakesh for a short trip and don't have time to make it all the way to the Sahara, the Agafay Desert makes a great nearby alternative. The Agafay Desert's proximity to Marrakesh makes it a popular glamping getaway, and it's worth staying overnight to enjoy stargazing far from the urban lights of the city. Some of the glamping sites, such as Anara Camp, offer day-use passes for guests to partake in activities like hiking and camel riding, then staying for dinner as the sun sets. How to get to the Agafay Desert? All the resorts and glamping sites in the area can arrange transfers to and from Marrakesh and are about an hour outside the city. 5. Arika Valley. Though the waterfalls are the main stop for many, traipsing along the Arika Valley up mountain roads and through several villages is another great way to see this part of Moroccan life. Numerous agencies offer day tours that will show you natural wonders as well as artisan villages all along the way. How to get to the Arika Valley? Group taxis from the taxi station south of Jema El Fna will take you to places along the way, but to explore more than just one town or village, you'll need your own car or join a tour group. Arika is around 45 minutes from Marrakesh. 6. Osni. Osni is a small group of mountain villages with a bustling Saturday market that attracts traders from all over the region. Spend time at the market and browse the local shops, but expect hawkers and aggressive attempts to make a sale on the main thoroughfare. It's more peaceful to wander around the more residential areas. How to get to Osni? Group taxis from the taxi station south of Jema El Fna shouldn't be more than DH20, and the drive takes about an hour. 7. Tideween. Zat Valley. Head into the town of Tideween as a quieter outpost for a day exploring the mountain scenery. Check out the small national park and eat in some of the rustic roadside restaurants. See the lush Zat Valley, crystal streams and remote communities as you walk further from the beaten path. How to get to Tideween. Grand taxis can sometimes take you to nearby villages, but you'll likely need a car, and a good one at that, to get there on the rough mountain roads. Some tour companies offer day trips to the Zat Valley. Travel time is about 1 hour.